However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? There is no fire like passion, there is no shark like hatred, there is no snare like folly, there is no torrent like greed. The greatest prayer is patience. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. May all that have life be delivered from suffering. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. True love is born from understanding. Three things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Nothing is forever except change. She who knows life flows, feels no wear or tear, needs no mending or repair. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise you will miss most of your life. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. You throw thorns. Falling in my silence they become flowers. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments but rain your kindness equally on all. Doubt everything. Find your own light. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. With our thoughts we make the world. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. Attachment leads to suffering. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. To force oneself to believe and to accept a thing without understanding is political, and not spiritual or intellectual. To become vegetarian is to step towards the stream which leads to nirvana. Long is the night to him who is awake. Long is a mile to him who is tired. Long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Friendship is the only cure for hatred, the only guarantee of peace. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draws it. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. Speak the truth, do not become angered, and give when asked, even be it a little. By these three conditions one goes to the presence of the gods. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. When you come upon a path that brings benefit and happiness to all, follow this course as the moon journeys through the stars. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man speak or act with an evil thought, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him.